Hey, it's Rusty. Thanks for tuning in to Burning Cereal. I know. It's been a minute since we've made a video, but we're back. We're in a new location. We're going to be ripping out some new videos. To start, we all know what my favorite food is, Japanese food. I love Teppan, obviously. We have a Teppan place right down the street from us. Well, I was talking to one of the chefs there, and my favorite thing is garlic butter. Okay, I love garlic butter. And he told me that they make it in-house every single day. It's only 3 ingredients. He told me how to make it. I'm going to show you how to make it. You're going to love it. And again, super, super easy. It's as easy as so here's our 3 ingredients. Soy sauce. I prefer the low sodium. 16 ounces of butter. Make sure that it's unsalted. Again, unsalted butter, low sodium, soy sauce. It's because I can always add salt later. I can't take the salt out of the butter. So I prefer to use the unsalted and just taste it and see what it's like. Then about 8 cloves of garlic. These are your standard cloves of garlic here. And then I found this monster and this monster. So I got some smaller ones, but this is about 7, 8, 9 cloves of garlic. You can always add more if you want to try it out. You start off with 5 and see what it's like, but I found that about 8 is the happy medium. So I've measured everything out. I've got 3 sticks of butter, so 12 ounces of butter. You don't need the whole 16 ounce. I've minced up the garlic through a garlic press, and I've got 3 tablespoons of soy sauce. We're going to eyeball this. Technically, you could just put all 3 tablespoons in there, but I like to look at it. You don't want the butter to be too brown, let's call it. So we'll put it in a little bit at a time. We may use it all, we may not. Easiest way I've found to do this is by using a whisk. It just makes it go a little bit easier. And the other thing I've done is just take a towel, put it underneath your bowl. Makes life a little bit easier. Don't add everything at once. Take a little bit at a time. So, teaspoon of the garlic. Couple teaspoons of the soy. And then go to town. Make sure your butter is soft. As you can see, this is super soft butter. And you're just gonna start mixing it. And yes, it's gonna take a little bit of trying and a little bit of effort. As butter gets creamy, you'll see that it gets a little bit easier to handle. If you have a KitchenAid with a whisk on it, you can do it that way also. So I'm lazy, I'm just gonna put the rest of the garlic in. Probably half of what's remaining of the soy. Mix it up again. That's all there is to it. Now we're just going to take this and we're going to transfer it to another bowl. So here it is, all done. I'm going to put a cover on this, put it into the refrigerator. When I need it, I'm going to pull it out about 20 minutes before or so. If I'm going to be putting it on, let's say steaks or something, if I'm using this on a vegetable, I'll actually take it, if I'm steaming broccoli, and I'll put a scoop of this on top of the broccoli while I'm steaming it and let it melt during the steaming process. You can use it on vegetables, beef, chicken, anything you really like. Because I like everything. So I use it on everything. In the fridge. Okay, so the butter sat in the refrigerator overnight. I pulled it out about 25, 30 minutes ago. We're now sitting outside. It's probably 95 degrees out, so I'm hoping that this has softened up a bit. Yes, it very much has. I seared a couple of sirloins, just some small sirloins. I'm gonna throw them on the grill right now to finish them off, test out that butter. Let's go ahead and take a look. Take a little bit of the butter, or a lot of the butter. Man, if you could only smell that right now. It smells so good. It's only gonna need a couple more seconds. We'll pull it off. We'll give it a taste. Okay, so we're hot off the grill. Let's give one of these a try. Really freaking good. That garlic really comes through. Not overpowering. Like I said, you can always add more garlic to this if you wanted a little bit more garlic. But just as butter on the meat itself, it tastes phenomenal. You definitely have to try this. Here's a side note for those of you that have griddles. You know the oil containers they have, it looks like a squirt bottle. Those are all well and good, but if you use an old squeeze bottle from like mayonnaise or ketchup, this works a lot better because when you go to use it, the stream is stopped as soon as you stop squeezing this. Night and day difference. I've used the other major manufacturers squeeze bottles and they all suck. I saw a video about somebody using an old mayonnaise jar or bottle. That's what I use now and it works flawlessly. Anyway, thanks again for watching. We're glad to be back. Go try yourself some garlic butter and have a great day. We'll see you next time. Oh. Cat's gonna get that one. Son of a bitch.